Wait. Those clothes. Those eyes. Is that your name? Ah, good. Then what Master Shui Jing has told me is true. I am Pang Tong, apprentice to Master Shui Jing. Master has suddenly left the retreat in my care. I was just in the middle of agonizing over what to do while he is away. Clearly he wasn't concerned, as he told me to run the place the way I see fit. But he also mentioned that you were a special guest, to be treated with our utmost hospitality. Well, he can be a very free spirit at times, going here and there on a whim. Wherever he's gone, it's where the wind's taken him. But look at you. You are exactly as I was told you would be. Right down to that air of mystery about you. You are an intriguing man. Well, at any rate, until Master returns, I am the proprietor of this establishment. Allow me to be of service. Go show him what you're made of.
I hear there's a master spearman among the...
Is there something on your mind, Ziluan? I haven't seen you since the incident with Dongzhuo. I'm glad you're doing well. Have you found the hero, then? Someone who can bring us all peace. I see. Among the likes of Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei, is there anyone worthy of being called a true hero? In time, they are certain to clash with one another. When that happens, with whom will you side? Your decision will set the course of our future. And those who take the wrong path, just as Zheng Zhao and Dongzhuo did, must be eliminated. So, choose wisely. The next time we meet, I want you to show me the choice you've made.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too!
Work I put in to open this shop. I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins.
I just can't help but stare at Lord Guan Yu's magnificent beard.
The governor is on his way. Please wait here a moment. How vexing. Treating everyone like an honored guest.
My apologies.
Sir!
You seem quite taken aback. I admit, I haven't gotten used to this either.
Now that you're the governor, you must look, and more importantly, act the part, sir.
Indeed. I am Liu Bei, governor of Pingyuan. It is an honor to have you join us.
Ah, knock it off already. This is creeping me out.
Seeing a man of your caliber nonplussed over such matters is quite funny, John. That's enough of pleasantries. Let us attend to the matter at hand. You have been summoned here because we once again need your help. But I should explain the situation. First, what happened after we parted ways in Luoyang. We returned to Yo Province with Lord Gongsun Zan, and I was appointed as governor of Pingyuan. I think I'm doing a good job, if I do say so myself. My work has been praised by others.
We have my brother to thank for all we've achieved. Words of his deeds is beginning to spread across the land.
You shouldn't put me on such a pedestal, Guan Yu. We have only done as well as we have because of Lord Gongsun Zan's support. As we speak, our benefactor is under attack from Yuan Shao in Ji Province. I hear they're struggling. I'm sure they would appreciate our help.
We owe a lot to Gongsun-san. What worth is there in life if you forget the kindness shown to you?
However, now that Yuan Shao has gained a foothold in Ji, he may be stronger than when he led the coalition forces. Meanwhile, our army is still finding its feet, and they far outnumber us.
I'm not sure that we can win, but there come times in life when one must fight all the same. For us, that time is now. I want to do all that I can. That is why I summoned you. Please, I need your help.
Things have gotten so much better around here.
Quite the selection, wouldn't you say, my lady? We only sell quality goods. How about something to take home?
My, these are really lovely. But I don't have any money on me, since I've been separated from my maid. Excuse me, might you be willing to pay for this for me? Well, I have a feeling you'll be sympathetic to my circumstances if I explain myself to you.
My lady, this area isn't exactly dangerous, but I don't advise walking alone. It'd be best to rely on him for help. He's a renowned warrior in these parts.
Oh, is that right? Then it seems my impression was not mistaken. Would you be so kind as to escort me then? I promise to give you a reward once I'm home safely. I'm grateful for your help. Now, let's set off. grateful for you today. That was my first time fully exploring the town. Oh, very much so. It truly feels like a stroke of luck to have met you. I am so very glad that I snuck out of our residence. Yes, it's as you suspect. I lied about being separated from my mate. I am from a widely respected family that has held high office in the county for generations. I was raised to be elegant and cultured, that I may be worthy of marrying a man from the prestigious Yuan family. I am much like a bird trapped in a cage. I have been given wings that are beautifully adorned, but they are not for me to take flight into the world with. The land is vast, with so much to see and so much to adore. And yet, when I marry into the Yuan family, I will be in another cage, only more lavish than the one I am in now. That is why I wanted to fly with my own wings before that happens. I suppose I ended up deceiving you. For that, I am sorry. I am grateful for your kindness. Today was special, as I could experience what lies beyond our residence. There were so many new things I was able to do with you. I will treasure them for the rest of my life.
Shall we start? I'd say so. Uh-huh. I'd say.
Changfei of Yan to make an appearance.
I'm counting on you.
Look, brothers. From here, we can see the entire battle.
Terrain, the enemy's formation. Could it be?
Yes. The lee of the hill is hidden from Gongsun Zan's position. They'll be ambushed if they attack head-on. It would be a bloodbath. Quickly, warn Lord Gongsun Zan.
Let's go.
trap for us. Fools. My elite soldiers will make short work of the rabble. Weimar cavalry, prepare to charge!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And shatter their ranks!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. This territory is ours. Let's go.
You there? I take it that you are a vassal of Lord Gongsun Zan. We shall lend you a hand.
Who are you? Never mind. You have my face. The enemy officer has been defeated. Gotta be quicker.
The performance. I'm sure we'll
The
be
enemy
calling on your
officer
skills time
has
after
been
time.
defeated.
Liu Bei, at your service. I urgently request a meeting with Lord Gongsun Zan.
The great Lord Liu Bei himself. We are most grateful for your aid. Please, go ahead. It seems Lord Liu Bei's reputation for chivalry and rectitude is well-deserved.
Lord Gongsun Zan, you must stop the advance. If you attack head-on, they will ambush you.
Ah, Liu Bei. Welcome. What's this about an ambush? So Yuan Shao deliberately weakened his front line to lure us in. And I almost fell for it. Tell the Weimar cavalry to stand down. Order the infantry to advance on the front instead.
Begin advancing.
That's no charge. That's a cautious advance. It appears they spotted our ambush. We can't let them push us back. Let us advance and meet them head-on. Advance, now!
We'll push it on the east and west flanks. If they are to launch a counterattack, that's where it will come from. Forward march! I'll be quicker than that.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
This is far enough. There'll be no ambushes now. Time to unleash our elite Weimar cavalry!
Forward! Let's get serious. Become a violent tempest and smash the enemy ranks! It's too strong!
Now it's my turn. I'll destroy Yuan Shao's army with my own two
The enemy
hands.
officer has been defeated.
Forward march!
We can get across this ford. We will be able to ambush their camp. Time to go. Forward march!
Plunder forward. We'll advance from the east and west and tighten the noose around your neck.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Damn them. They've taken the center. We're being forced backwards.
Solid stratagem. I challenge you to battle.
There's the advance!
The enemy officer has
How
been
did my
defeated.
perfect plan fail?
Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Another
obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I, Jung-He, shall be your adversary. This is as far as I go.
The enemy officer
There's no virtue in
has
dying
been
for
defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
We must hold the front. Deploy the rear guard.
The enemy
Solidify our
officer
ranks.
has been defeated.
Start the advance! I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath. Incredible feat.
The enemy officer
You shine like a beacon for the others.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm making my way up!
The enemy officer
Unit is wide
has
open.
been defeated.
Now is the time to seize victory! Forward march!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Their attack is faltering. Which means it's our turn to strike. Advance now! A sight for sore eyes. This cements our friendship even more strongly.
This territory is ours.
Let's go!
Okay, this is the place. All units, commence the charge.
Come, face us. The victor will be decided here and now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
This territory
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
A solid stratagem. I challenge you to battle.
Just a bit too strong here?
The enemy officer
Going way too well!
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Going on the offensive. Make preparations.
Thanks. Now, let's push the enemy back together.
Very well. I, Wen Shao, shall fix you. Impossible.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My army lies defeated. You fought well, honorable foe.
Lord Liu Bei,
Ah, I remember you.
I did not tell you my name before. Apologies. I am Chao Yun of Changsan. I serve under Lord Gongsun Zan. It is thanks to you that I managed to survive, Lord Liu Bei. I wanted to thank you before you left for Pingyuan.
How very proper of you. We were comrades in arms with a common purpose. I only did what any soldier would do. I am simply happy to know that I managed to assist a man of such valor.
That is an honor, my lord. Take care on the road to Pingyuan. I look forward to the day we meet again.
As do I. And if you don't mind my saying, please ensure you rest up today. You've earned it after such a battle. Farewell, then.
What a wonderful person he is. Fighting for other people's causes, and leaving without expecting gratitude. Is this the true meaning of justice?
I just can't help but stare at Lord Guan Yu's.
Always. I'm
Let's go.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
They say Dongshu has disappeared. I wonder who we'll see try to take over the realm next.
I'm grateful.
Ah, what perfect timing! Hey, would you like to join me for a meal? A nearby village gave me some quality meat. You're always such good company. Okay, shall we also ask my brothers?
Excuse me, you two. I am Taishitsu of Donglai. I take it you serve the governor of Pingyuan. Would you be able to secure an audience for me?
So, Governor Kongrong of Beihai needs our help. I see. I understand the situation. Still, an attack by the remnants of the Yellow Turbans. This is not a simple problem to solve.
Lord Liu Bei, you are renowned for your kindness. I could think of no one more likely to help Lord Kongrong.
We have only just come back from aiding Lord Gongsun Zan. We need time to recover. If we mobilized immediately, we would suffer severe losses. And then we might struggle to defend our own land.
There's reason to that. However, you would discard all compassion when faced with logic.
And if I said I would?
Well then, Lord Kongrong and the others are doomed to die. I came to Pingyuan believing that you were a man of virtue. Sadly, I seem to have been mistaken.
I'm sorry. It was cruel of me to test you like that. We shall go to Lord Kongrong's aid and ensure no harm comes to him.
But you were right. There is no benefit to you in this. You will go regardless.
You misunderstand me. It is precisely because there is no gain to be had that we will go. I raised this army to help those in need. I have no intention of turning away from that goal. Is that not itself a reward?
You're an interesting man. You have impressed me, Lord Liu Bei. I feel assured that Lord Kongrong will be safe.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize the place.
I'm just glad we could walk around outside now without having to look over our shoulders.
soldier's nightmare. His strength.
We can transport cargo through the canals. Gives us access.
I need to keep death at bay just a little longer, even if only to watch my grandchildren grow.
wield a weapon and fight too!
Shall we start?
Good.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Damn it.
My time has come.
I'm counting on you.
The enemy encirclement is solid. It won't be easy to break through.
Now, we'll just take him out bit by bit. Let's get started already.
The enemy officer. So you are a warrior of great bravery.
Now, let's go. Warriors of Pingyuan. I must beg for your aid in rescuing Lord Kongzhong.
Got this! Zhongfei and I will approach from the east. It's complex terrain.
The enemy officer
can't afford to get lost.
has been defeated.
Well, I'm sure we can get a little bit lost. As long as we take down some enemies along the way.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
How did we get stuck with lookout duty? Shouldn't we be part of the siege too? Apparently, someone broke through our encirclement. So we're supposed to watch out and make sure they don't bring help.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. I am an honorable man who has come to repay a debt. I will not kill unless I must. So stay out of my way.
A warrior who dedicates his talents to the cause of justice. The enemy officer is a man after my own heart.
Let's go.
We're evenly matched. The real battle starts here.
You ought to quit charging into things. Dangerous, you know? Goodness, opening!
Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So, this is the end. Lord Kongzhong. I'm sorry. Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The guards here have been slain.
Let's go.
Break down the gate!
Damn, we won't be able to hold them back.
love any longer.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us begin our siege of the castle. Ready your weapons! The one who escaped seems to have brought reinforcements. What a joke. They think they can defeat us with so few warriors? We will crush them along with their castle. Start the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The game won't last long like that. We better take that thing out, quick!
All right, raise the ladders. Get over the walls and overpower them.
Trying to force their way in. You must stop them. I see you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Slain the enemy officer! Gotta be quick on this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Send the enemy wrong.
Such great strength.
Got this.
The castle gate appears to be under attack. I hope it can hold until reinforcements arrive.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Push on! Overwhelm them with our superior numbers! We march at once! Let's go.
The encirclement is closed in. We must hurry and take them out.
The ladders are up. Right here. Heading through here. Take this.
Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Isn't over yet. I won't let them get inside. Damn it! How dare you! The enemy's attacks have ceased. Nothing will stop us from destroying them now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Level your spears! Drive them back! Begin advancing!
The enemy officer
battle is back in
has
our
been
favor.
defeated.
Keep pressing.
Challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. This is it. I can't believe
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Back for now.
An incredible feat. You shine like a beacon for the other.
Good. We're in. Now, find the gate. Let our comrades.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
At once.
How about they mean they've all been destroyed?
The enemy's weapons have been destroyed. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just what we
need. The enemy officer
now we'll be able to hold the gate. The enemy has gotten inside. Lord Kongshan may be in danger. Lord Liu Bei, all of them, beseech you to let me go inside. I must save the man to whom I owe great debt.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll take care of the rest of them.
Many thanks. Have my undying gratitude.
send in our most hardened soldiers. We shall take this castle!
Start the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
No one would have blamed you for abandoning us.
Surely you are joking. I've secured the assistance of Lord Liu Bei. Together, we will smash the foe.
You did? I thank you. In that case, take my men with you.
Forward march! Taishitsu. With my own body, I will shield Lord Kongzhong from harm. Not a single arrow shall reach the castle. Let's go.
Officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
Castle gate
has
still
been
holds.
defeated.
I'll have to smash it myself. Men, on me! In advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Going back for now.
Guardian of Peace. Why do you stand before me?
I'm only doing what you bid me to do. Yet you would punish me for it?
Guardian of Peace. I remember Zheng Zhao said the same thing.
I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
could not revive the Yellow Turbans. Oh, you've taken down their leader. Once again, I thank you, brave warriors of Ping Yuan. The debt I owed has been repaid. Please allow me to thank you once again. I will find a way to repay you.
There is no need. I told you, having helped is reward enough for me. I'm just glad that Lord Kong Drone is safe.
In these troubled times, men like you are hard to come by. If it had to come to it, I was prepared to convince you more forcefully. But you made this decision yourself, and were true to your word. I see now why the people of Ping Yuan admire you so.
I'm not so great a man as you seem to believe. I've made foolish mistakes just like anyone else. I forget to think ahead and get transfixed by what's in front of me.
But it is that nature which has allowed you to save so many people. In any case, with this settled, I can now set off to Lord Liu Yao.
You don't intend to return to Lord Kong Drone?
Lord Liu Yao is the one I serve now. I was on my way to him when I received word that Lord Kongzhang, to whom I owe a great debt, was in danger. It was to repay that debt I sought to assist him.
I see. You are like me. You believe in duty.
You are too kind. I feel a little embarrassed hearing that from you, Lord Liu Bei. Now, I must depart. If we meet again someday, I hope we will do so as allies.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. Yes, I'll take the yellow Zhang Jiao. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? Today,
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
Things have gotten so much better around here.
They say Deng Shuo has disappeared.
My brother left to go make a name for himself. wield a weapon and fight too!
Didn't expect to see a friendly face here. We haven't met since we fought together in Beihai. You looked busy, but I couldn't help myself. Do you mind if we talk? Yeah, thanks again for all your help at Beihai. We couldn't have saved Lord Kongjong without your help. I must thank you again. You left the greatest mark on the battlefield that day. I hope we can fight together again someday. But I wonder when that will be. I serve Lord Liu Yao now, but it seems he does not trust me. Well, because I am a new recruit. It is understandable. I've made somewhat of a name for myself on the battlefield, but I've yet to accomplish anything in his service. I will have to earn his respect, little by little. Eventually, he will trust me with more important tasks, and I will be rewarded accordingly. That is what I believe. Thank you for the kind words, and I'd like to repay you somehow too. That's it. I know just the thing. I have finished my tasks for today. Why don't we go get a bite to eat? And to better thank you for all that you've done, let this one be on me. Then it's settled. Don't let me catch you holding back just because it's on my coin. Now, let's get some food.
There's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here?
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you from Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. So, I had a bit of a falling out with Lord Xiang Mao. And when I didn't have a place to go, Xiahou Dun was kind enough to bring me here. Now, I'm even guarding our lord. A pretty big step up, wouldn't you say?
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
You seem quite confident, but beware. This opponent won't be so easily dealt with. They have survived this long without their leader through constant pillaging.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these Yellow Turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right.
And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the yellow turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds them.
Oh, of all the texts left by Confucius, that is what interests you? It is most valuable, but for you I may be able to procure it.
That would be very helpful. I was certain I could count on you, sir. Well then, I shall be back soon. Oh, did you need something? Ah, that was my teacher. He's an incredible man. Apparently, he taught history and military strategy in the capital. We met when I was looking for manuals on military doctrine, and we just really related well to each other. Just earlier, we were speaking about a particularly rare tome, and as you heard, I got a little excited. But you're probably not interested in such things, so I'll just stop there. Oh, really? Then maybe we can talk more about it sometime. I think it's important to be well-versed in both warfare and academia. Relying on just one or the other is certain to lead to failure. It's important to develop both aspects. That is what I aim to do. But I didn't always want to be a scholar. My uncle was an unusually generous man, you see. Whenever he had success in battle and earned some money, he would buy texts and send them to me. I would make sure to read everything he sent. That's how I became so interested in reading. But I think I may have taken it too far. I now have difficulty connecting with others. So meeting you here is quite serendipitous. Won't you join me in my studies? By which I mean, you could come to me on occasion, so we could read together. Oh? A slight interest. Now, to fully convince you, it would only be an informal arrangement. Even if we just pick up whatever text we lay our eyes on and read them carefully, it could prove worthwhile. I recently got my hands on a military treatise, and I also have an unusual collection of poems. Great. So we'll be getting to know each other. In fact, I get the feeling we might end up friends for life.
Wait. It's you, isn't it? I am Zheng Liao. We've met before. I wonder if you remember me. Indeed. We once stood on opposite sides of the battlefield. My apologies for approaching you so bluntly. People have started to talk of you throughout the land. I had hoped to meet you properly one day. A skilled martial artist who walks among heroes on the battlefield and yet who has not sworn allegiance to any particular lord. I wonder, what drives you to keep fighting? I see. I suppose it is your indomitable will that allows you to inspire the people around you. In my case, I fight for my lord, for Lord Louis Bu. That is my duty as his vassal. But you are free. Your reason for fighting comes from within. Unlike me, you feel no need to serve. I will admit, I'm a little envious. You mean, leave Lord Louis Bu? Admittedly, he is a man of terrifying power. But Lord Louis Bu is the greatest warrior to have ever lived. Fighting under him is an honor, and I feel no shame in serving him. I am committed to my lord, and I would give my life for him. That is my purpose in life. Apologies. I have taken up too much of your time with my wayward chatter. But I have enjoyed this talk. You have my thanks. As souls of the battlefield in this chaotic world, may we meet again, as allies or as enemies. When that day comes, I will show you what I am capable of. I wish you well until then.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our lives in peace.
Shut. Nep. Okay, now let.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force, born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them, rebels though they may be.
He's the new governor of the Yen province. We'll deal with him as we did with the enemy officer. Has been defeated. Stand shoulder to shoulder. Overwhelm the foe with numbers. United we shall prevail. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Battles are not decided by numbers alone. Our wisdom and courage make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
The enemy officer
warriors
has been
who know
defeated.
not death.
Let's go.
Now this is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here's the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer, keep your guard, defeated.
Where did
I go wrong? Things don't look too good. The resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this. Let's get serious.
I leave the rest up to you.
Got this.
Looking rough.
Take that. And open.
Retreat with
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can still fight! Stand together, men, and we can
The enemy officer has been defeated.
still quite left in there.
We can't let them regroup.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Let's get serious.
This is the perfect. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let your arrows rain down upon their heads!
Arrows! The sky is black with them! And open. Take that. This area is mine. Let's bring joy to our forces.
Let their mercy.
This territory is ours.
Take back that position.
We march at once! We can still go on! Let us fight for you!
Let's march! They're pushing us back. We have to do something. Starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Take that. Got this.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let me quicker than that.
Great. I've got no choice but to fall back.
How do I come from this?
Even match. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that. Opening. Time to act.
I've been waiting for this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We may not be able to make it through this.
enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Let's go.
This appears to be as far as we go.
It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Now, shall we go? Thank you! You really helped me!
This appears to be as far as we go.
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us?
Hello? I think they're talking to you.
The enemy officer
Spell that Zhang Jiao
has
gave
been
us.
defeated.
But how?
I'm making my way
This territory.
Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
If an ally of Zhang Jiao is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
Let's go.
You've seized the strategic points and now control the terrain. Do not falter. Hit them with all your might.
We fight to survive! We steal to survive! Not simply lay down and die! Let's march!
See you.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Take this! Let's go. has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We fight until our last breath. Let us rejoin our brethren. Developments. How's this?
Most armies crumble once their leader is slain. But a leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
Situation. We're tired of
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Life itself. You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery.
surrender, you will not be treated unjustly.
No, if you put it like that.
Destroy them! This is our moment! Come on! Charge on in there! We could use some assistance to turn back the enemy.
Everyone will starve. Our children, our parents, everyone.
The enemy officer.
That is why we fight and plunder. So we can live.
It is a terrible thing. A man is forced to live like a beast rather than a man.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Please! We've had enough!
Come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Really?
Gotta be
Is insufficient.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got you! Let's cover some ground.
Take this. You are just in time. You're about to begin the counterattack.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world. What will you do with us, Cao Cao?
Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why, and for what cause, did you take up arms?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word, as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force. But in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them. It gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wan Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... Huh. Once I feel sober, I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor it is to meet you. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? Oh, my apologies. I assumed that you were like us.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. I'll be the judge of that. Unless these men are willing to go to their limits, they won't be fit to serve as our allies. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid advance of Cao Cao's forces. I admire them.
Well...
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here?